Good evening and thank you for joining us. You're watching KSAT's 9 at Night. I'm Stephania Jimenez. Tonight, guilty. That's the verdict in the trial of a former Bexar County constable charged with evidence tampering. It took the jury 4 hours to convict Michelle Barrientes Vela. Jurors agreed with the prosecution that Barrientes Vela altered and created her own cash logs for security at Rodriguez Park. This trial's been underway for almost 2 weeks, and now it's going to move into the punishment phase. Barrientes Vela faces up to 10 years in prison, and the judge overseeing this case is going to decide what her punishment's going to be. And we should add, the former constable still faces charges for yet another case that has not yet been set for trial. Now we're learning more about the 4 men under arrest for allegedly kidnapping a teenage girl earlier this week. San Antonio police say that these 4 men, the youngest of whom is 18 years old, are charged with aggravated kidnapping in this case. On Tuesday night, police were called to the 1800 block of Bandera Road. A family member told officers that someone called them saying they had their 17-year-old relative and wanted money. They said that she'd be harmed if they didn't pay. It took police 4 hours to find the girl. She wasn't hurt. Officers then arrested the men near West Martin and North Zarzamora. Each is being held on a $150,000 bond. 3 years and still no answers. Today marks the anniversary of the murder of Anthony Clark. If you remember, he was shot and killed in September of 2019 on the 3700 block of East Commerce. San Antonio police say the 36-year-old had been celebrating a friend's birthday at an East Side nightclub, and when they were leaving, someone fired a high-powered rifle and hit Clark. Police have not yet arrested anybody in this case, so if you have any information that could help police solve it, call Crime Stoppers. That number is 210-224-STOP. SAPD also looking for the person who killed Grace Seward back in July of 2018. She and another woman were shot right in front of a home in the 100 block of Gorman Street. SAPD says that they were leaving their vehicle when someone approached them from behind and just opened fire. Seward did not survive, but the other woman did. Do you know anything about what happened? If so, call Crime Stoppers. We'll give you that number again. It's 210-224-STOP. You know, it's really not a good thing when firefighters show up to the same spot multiple times to put out fires, and that's the case with that building that you're looking at. It's on the 100 block of Quincy. Firefighters were back there a little before 3:30 this morning. They saw heavy smoke coming out. The fire was mostly contained to the back corner of the building. Firefighters had to break in to get to it. Officials say that this is known as a homeless camp. The battalion chief tells KSAT that the fire department has put out at least 3 fires there in the past few years, but this time nobody was hurt. Switching gears now, crowds of voters are expected to show up for this November's midterm election. The Bexar County Elections Office is preparing for that, but it's also responding to lots of open record requests, even lawsuits. It's an increasingly stressful problem at offices like this across the country. In fact, since the 2020 election, the Elections Office has been dealing with harassment and threats. A national nonpartisan news organization called VoteBeat is tracking this kind of activity across Texas, and the group is also looking into who's behind it.
A lot of them are volunteers. A lot of them are retirees. They're just members of the community.
Now, VoteBeat Texas reporters also say that things are not going to slow down. They think it's going to continue even after the November elections. Speaking of November, we do have a debate today. Democratic challenger Beto O'Rourke formally accepted an invitation to debate with incumbent Governor Greg Abbott. So this debate happens September 30th in Edinburgh, Texas, which is a border town where both candidates are going to be pressed hard on the topic of immigration. This morning, O'Rourke's campaign committed to that debate and said that he's also accepted invitations for 4 other town hall style debates. However, Abbott's campaign said the debate would be the only debate the governor is going to do before the November election. By the way, that debate is going to air right here on KSAT 12, and our own Steve Spriester is going to be one of the moderators. For now, let's just focus on Friday. Yes, my friends, that is tomorrow. Here's meteorologist Adam Caskey with your forecast.
Another fairly quiet day tomorrow. A 20% chance of a few afternoon pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Very limited coverage is what that means. Mid-90s, the high temperature, and of course you'll notice the sticky, muggy air in place. We get into the weekend and temperatures fall off as those rain chances rise. We're talking 60% Saturday and Sunday, especially in the afternoon hours, and then even into Labor Day, 40%, so still some scattered activity. All in all, better rainfall coverage across South and Central Texas Saturday through Monday. And look at those temperatures, low to mid 80s.
Looking good there. All right, so we got to talk about this now. Who could forget the first week of the high school football season? We had some pretty memorable moments. So what does week 2 have in store? Well, KSAT 12's Andrew Seeley breaks down the best games that you can stream live on the BGC app tomorrow night. Watch.
This year, the playoffs have come early. Two of the city's best teams go head-to-head with Austin area powerhouses on Friday night as Steele hosts Lake Travis and Judson takes on the 3-time defending state champion Westlake Chaparrals.
It's great because the district we're in, it's the hardest in the city and one of the hardest in the states, and to compete, and it's making us prepare for the playoffs.
We know that we have a very tough opponent, but we're going to treat it as if it's anybody else, and with our instructions from the coaches, I have nothing but confidence in our team.
Kick is long enough. It's good! Both the Rockets and Knights are coming off emotional victories in the KSAT Pigskin Classic.
Scrambling, still scrambling, throws, caught! Oh!
Those experiences will prove crucial as they prepare to face some of the best talent the state has to offer.
I think that game is important for the community as a whole. Because last year we wouldn't have won that game. We're mentally stronger now as a team, and I think we could build off of that.
It's real important, especially for the younger guys. Now they know what it's like to play a really good team. But, last week was last week, and then it's time to buckle down and get ready for Lake Travis this week.
That's not all we've got on tap Friday night. We've also got Somerset at Southside in the renewal of the Battle of 1604. And the KSAT 12 sports team is heading down to Uvalde to live stream the Coyotes home opener. Greg Simmons and Larry Ramirez will have the call. For the 9, I'm Andrew Seeley.
All right, good stuff. Now let's talk about Yo Money. Yes, there are lots of Labor Day sales, and if you need appliances or smartphones, 12 on Your Side's Marilyn Moritz says that this month is the time to buy.
September, time to bring on the pumpkin spice and the end of summer sales.
Thanks to Labor Day sales, the first half of the month, you're going to see some great discounts on large appliances like dishwashers, washers and dryers, and refrigerators.
If you need a budget fridge, this Whirlpool top freezer refrigerator is now on sale for $529 at Appliances Connection and Best Buy, nearly $80 off. Consumer Reports tracks prices on its top-rated products all year, so they know when they're on deep discount. Sure, it's almost fall, but it's still hot. So if you need a new window AC, now's a good time to buy as retailers offload summer inventory. This Frigidaire window AC is now $250 at Appliances Connection. Time for a tree trim? This chainsaw's price is slashed. The Ego battery-powered chainsaw is now $366 at Amazon, $33 saved. And finally, hello savings on smartphones. Apple is expected to announce its new iPhone next week. Know what that means?
You can expect older model iPhones to start to drop in price at carriers and retailers alike.
Right now, the iPhone 13 Pro Max is $1,099 at full price, but look for discounts later in the month. The shopping gurus say September is also a great time to buy grills, patio furniture, and leaf blowers, just in time for fall. Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
And I know we can't wait for all those fall temperatures. All right, well, good luck to all of you who are looking for special deals this month. Thank you for watching The Night at Night. Have a beautiful night, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.